Hello and welcome to your key matchups for this week's game between the Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. John Boyle here from Seahawks.com alongside Jen Mueller. And John, when we look at this game, it's important for a lot of different reasons, but maybe none more so than a chance to turn the page and get out of their own way for the Hawks.
Yeah, really to me, one of the most important matchups is kind of the Seahawks against themselves, and that's no knock on the Cardinals, but the Seahawks just have done so many things recently to hurt themselves, most notably the 16 penalties against Washington. They turned it over twice. They missed a chance for a couple more turnovers, missed kicks, just so many issues that, look, you just clean those up and you're going to be fine, especially on offense where they've just had some issues getting going, turning those yards into points in the red zone, all those things. So kind of fix your own problems first, then worry about the opponent.
Well, and when we look at the opponent, the guy that they really need to keep an eye on defense is Chandler Jones. He is all over the field and racking up a lot of stats.
Yeah, Chandler Jones going up against Dwayne Brown, a couple of Pro Bowl caliber players. That's going to be really fun. Chandler Jones has 9 sacks this year, a league high 14 tackles for loss. He's a real headache, and we've seen it against Arizona in the past with different guys. When their defensive line is causing trouble for the Seahawks offense, it's really hard to get going. So that's kind of the first thing. Get him contained, have Dwayne Brown do his thing, and if you can keep him in check, I think this offense could be due for kind of a breakout game.
When you talk about keeping guys contained, the Seahawks defense needs to do that against Adrian Peterson. They know what he's capable of, but John, we don't really know what we're getting from him on Thursday.
Yeah, it's been interesting. He came in there fresh off the trade from New Orleans, had a huge game, 134 yards. Then he had kind of an off game, didn't get a lot going. Then he came back from their bye and had 37 carries. That's a lot for anybody, let alone a 32-year-old, 159 yards. The guy can still obviously get it done. The question's going to be, you know, what's he got left after on a short week after that many carries. But look, the Cardinals are coming in this game with a backup quarterback. They want to get the run game going to take pressure off Drew Stanton. So if the Seahawks can slow that down, and we have every reason to believe they can. They've been holding running backs in check lately. You know, we saw early in the season, Carlos Hyde had a big game against him, DeMarco Murray, but since those 2 back-to-back 100-yard rushers, nobody's had more than 54 yards out of the running back position. So if they can just keep Adrian Peterson from hurting him, I think the defense is going to be in good shape.
I do indeed. Besides that, this matchup, it's actually favored the visiting team more often than not in the last couple of years. Those are your 3 key matchups. He's got you covered on Seahawks.com. I got you covered on the broadcast on the Seahawks Radio Network.